Okay, so beginning our day, and today's the day before Katina, and Katina is always the busiest day of the year, biggest day of the year in terms of people coming to the monastery, and their and the whole point of the gathering is to help support Abhayagiri, so that it's a very heartwarming to see many people coming with a sense of goodwill and generosity to help to maintain this place for us to live and practice, but then to also create an atmosphere where people also get encouragement to live the Dhamma and practice the Dhamma. So it's to being able to welcome people. Of course, welcoming that many people, there's just a lot of moving parts and a lot of things to prepare. So just to, both in terms of the people coming, but then also when people leave, then you say everybody needs to help out in order to set things up, and everybody needs to help out in terms of putting things away and breaking things down. It's very ordinary, but when it's done in a spirit of generosity and harmony, then it can be quite a delightful experience. And as Ajahn said, he's aiming for a stress-free Katina. So the stress is something that we actually create. We add that to the mix of whatever we're doing. It's like dukkha isn't. I mean, dukkha exists, but we're the ones who pick it up. We're the ones who look after it, nurture it, care for it, and so the same with stress. It's a just not to. It's not the end of the world if somebody doesn't do something exactly the way you want it.
What?
And things can always be. You can reconfigure it. You can jiggle. You can just like as Ajahn Amro's theme. But it was in the Q&A. Adaptability is so important. Just learning how to be adaptable, learning how to harmonize with the events and circumstances that are taking place. And certainly, one of the ways is to actually be mindful. This strange new concept that the Buddha introduced about 2,500 years ago. This is being mindful of the circumstance, mindful of the situation, mindful of what needs to be done, mindful of what's going to be helpful. So pay attention to how you can be helpful. And if you need help, then ask for help. People are happy to be helping if they're asked. If they're asked nicely. So that's people are happy to help. So it's use this as a continuation of one's practice and training, and be attentive, be alert, help each other out, and pay attention to what needs to be done. Keep your eyes open. I mean, sometimes it's and those people who do who are familiar with what's happening, have experience, and please step forward, step up, and give a hand and provide some guidance and support. And those people who are new, then don't be shy to ask, what can I do to help? Just to take the time to enjoy the contact with people who come with wholesome intention to do something good in their life. I mean, people can make a lot of choices to do all sorts of things, and people wanting to come to a monastery to help support it. That's about as good as it gets on the human realm. So, endeavor to be stress-free.